fellow interneters, how are you doing today? Welcome to another edition of 240 gallons of aquascape. Hi. As you guys checked out a couple weeks ago, or whenever that was, when was that? It was a while ago, that I put 250 Rummy Nose here in a 240 gallon aquascaped aquarium. Now at the time, it looked a little differently in here, and we've gone through a pretty major overhaul of the scape of this aquarium. Although it's not completely that different, but let's talk about some of the changes here a little bit while an airplane flies over. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, on the upside, that fresh airplane intermission there gave me an opportunity to go grab some food. Because I do definitely want to feed this giant army of Rummy Nose Tetras that live in this aquarium, and they're pretty crazy. And just to give you an idea of how many are really in here, there we go. Let's feed them. Alright, so now that they've fed, you guys can notice that the flow is turned off right now, okay? I've got the flow turned off on the tank so that we can actually just kind of cruise around and take a look at all the stuff. Now, a lot of people have asked me about the carpet that is here. This carpet is Pygmy Chainsword, is the common name for it. Kind of an irritating plant, but it grows pretty cool. As you can see, the apistogrammas are doing fantastically, definitely pairing up males and females, and they like hanging down low. Fantastic fish for sure. I definitely recommend those to anybody. Females in a little bit of a scuffle, a turf war, if you will. One of the big things that you'll notice that's different in here is all this Mopani wood. The Mopani wood that's in here actually came from the Aquarium Co-op, our friend Kobe up there at Aquarium Co-op, and so this scape was basically inspired by all my time hiking up on Mount St. Helens, which if you've ever heard the story of Mount St. Helens, it blew up and a lot of people were there. And this is sort of inspired by that in the fact that it's sort of like regrowing after the fact. If you've ever looked up any of the historical pictures or anything like that of Mount St. Helens, it blew up in 1980. And it's been regrowing ever since, and people have definitely been documenting it. And it's an amazing place to go and check out. Obviously, the dragonstone that is in here is not what you'll see up on the mountain, but you will see crazy roots like this growing up all over the place with new growth coming out, up all over the place, that's pretty much what the inspiration of this tank is, and basically what the scape is, just the chaos of what it's like up there. And see my white balance go flying off there, sorry about that. But the stargrass carpet is doing fantastically. I've got some new Ludwigia back here, which was actually some orphaned Ludwigia, which, as you guys have been following me for years know, I'm crazy about Ludwigia. I'm also crazy about crypts, that's for sure. I've got a lot of the Wendeti and stuff like that growing back here. Now it's going to be kind of inspired to grow up a little bit taller. You can see a lot of new shoots and stuff like that coming out. We do have more lights on this tank now. We're actually running a bunch of Fluval 2.0s and actually one Fluval 3.0, which was broken and I fixed. Funny story behind that. You guys can check out a live stream and ask me about it sometime. The Pogostemon stellata octopus is doing fantastically in here. As you guys can see, there are Rummy Nose Tetras everywhere, and they don't school up that well when there's zero flow. They'll be behind stuff, cruising around, doing whatever they're doing, but they're going quite well. They'll school up a lot once I turn the flow back on to this aquarium. This one is a little bit noisy when it runs. I haven't got this one completely silent yet, but we will definitely be getting there soon, for sure. But I think it came out pretty well. The aerial column that we split off in one of the live streams, which I think was last week or maybe the end of the week before. But we got those split off, and they're adapting. You can start to see some new green shoots coming out of there, and some of the older leaves kind of dying off and that whatnot. But that's pretty normal. I often get questions about this monster right here, which is a bulbitis plant. If you're looking for bulbitis, highly recommend it to anybody out there. But overall, I'm super stoked with how this tank is coming along. Let's turn the water back on and watch these Rummy Nose school up. I'm just loving the chaos of these Rummy Nose Tetras. I'm pretty happy with the scape. I'm also pretty happy with a lot of the work that's gone into getting this running the way that it is now. And I have to admit, I'm pretty satisfied with what's going on. I can't wait to add some more things here, get some more planting done, and also hopefully, you know, over the next month or something like that, introduce another school into this tank, and basically just round out the chaos in here a little bit, which is ultimately going to be a lot of fun, I think. And I'm pretty digging how it's coming out, honestly. All right, that's a quick look at the 240 here, and you know, overall the scape, I'm pretty stoked. The fish are doing fantastically. Everything is going really well in here. You guys can see how thick the tannins are, which is actually just kind of a benefit for me to look into it as a person. You know, when I'm here in person looking through it, it's like looking through iced tea, you know. So it's very calming, very soothing, and I'm glad that the Rummy Nose are doing so well, and pretty stoked to see how well this comes along with hopefully getting these guys to start scattering some eggs and breeding around. There's a lot of cherry shrimp in here too, which is always exciting and always fun. So I'm pretty zazzed on how well this aquarium is coming along, and hope you guys stay tuned. If not, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and all that. If you don't want to stay tuned, for sure do that. And if you want to stay tuned, subscribe and all that stuff too. All right, later. Later? When is later? I thought later was now. No, later is later.